Hey there, this is Tommy, and this is just a quick run through of what's possible with this GEO Conquesting and live events. Okay, basically what we can do for live events. Let's say that we have a conference, all right, and there's 2-3 thousand people there that you're like, this is my perfect audience. This is the people that this is why I'm spending my time, energy, and effort to come to this live event and shake hands, to get a booth and spend this money. But it's only, the thing is though, it only lasts like 2 to 4 days, right? Then after that, if you didn't get to talk to everybody, or maybe you did get to talk to everybody, like how is it that you can follow up, with all these masses? Like there's only so many people and you only have so many hours in a day, right? Well, with the geo-conquesting strategy that we're about to go over, basically it has 5 moving parts to it and it has some immense benefits. So let me talk about the benefits and then we'll talk about like kind of how it gets executed. So number one, you're able to start, we can start advertising not only, there's 2 places on the internet basically, social media now and the rest of the internet. Social media is everything like Facebook, Instagram, stuff like that. And stats show only 30% of the time people are on social media. Surprisingly, it's 70% of the people are on the rest of the internet, because the rest of the internet is made up of millions, if not probably billions of websites now. But now we also have apps like Words with Friends, like Clash of Clans, like different, ESPN has its own app, CNN has its own app, different news channels, weather apps, like all these apps are also actually tied to the internet. And we can actually market and advertise inside of those apps, right? And instead of being like unrelated and like people kind of have blinders to it is because it's not relevant to them. Instead, we can pop in there and give them a relevant ad that they need and like to be able to come down into your sales process. Furthermore, from those display ads, we can map, track, and analyze that data and then move those people from the rest of the internet to Facebook, all right? Facebook is getting more and more expensive whenever you try to go after cold traffic on Facebook. But if you're able to bring your own audience to Facebook, Facebook gives you a much better rate or CPM to be able to retarget, because they know that if you're bringing your own audience, then these people they've already seen you, they already kind of know something about you. So it's actually a lot easier for them to figure out who to show their ads to, because you're telling them what to do. All right. So that's how another way to get a better stretch on your dollar, and does the cross-platform. Now, whenever you're moving the conversation to Facebook, there's little nuances that you need to know about how to make that transition in the conversation of the sales process. And the good thing is that you continue, while you're marketing on Facebook, you continue to grow, all right, with the rest of the internet. So you develop this omnipresent effect everywhere, okay? And from that, you get more quality traffic to your website, because it's people that actually need the services that you offer. The quantity or the quality of it, more quantity means higher traffic. More quality meaning they're sticking on your website longer and taking actions. It's warming up cold traffic from doing these advertising. And you can also target behaviors, foot traffic. So from going to this event, and like maybe you don't want to be the $20,000 sponsor for the live event. Maybe you just want to go there as a basic vendor, all right? But you strategically have geofencing going on so that you're not only having a booth, but you have advertising that you're hitting them not only at the event, but you're able to capture that audience and then remarket to them on Facebook and other platforms, all right? So let me show you kind of what that means. What you've seen in the side here, these are some banners like for current advertisement that we're using with the same strategy that I'm telling you, all right? And so we're able to hit all kinds of, medical related niches, because that's what we're going after. Then basically what we do is you can see our Facebook pixel here, basically September 16th, 17th, 18th, all this was non-existent because this is a brand new process that we're doing. And then all of a sudden you see this huge spike and then steady growth here, right? Well, if I told you that, just on the 18th, when I started this, we were below 1,000 and we were actually all the way at the bottom. We were at 0. But now, whenever I refresh this, in less than today is the 20th. In 2 days, I already have a custom audience of 1,400 people that I know have already seen my brand. Some of them have already started clicking around on that advertisement. And now I can start not only hit them on the rest of the internet continuously, but I can keep hitting them on Facebook, all right? And continue to nurture that relationship. So if you have a sales team and you want them only focused on the hottest audience, then this is the strategy that you want to be using so that your cold audience is warmed up by your advertising, and then your sales team picks up the conversation at the appropriate time. All right. Now let me talk about mapping and tracking. This is the live clients feed that you see here, and you can see we have his programmatic. This is just how we do visual analytics that you'd be able to have. All these dots are traffic, and then conversion. So like there's traffic flowing into a landing page, then moving in, the conversions are moving into the thank you. There's a custom audience being built that then we can either show more offers to or develop a pre-sale world. This is like where you have to consider your marketplace sophistication. You have to consider your marketplace awareness and, what would be the appropriate thing given the part of the journey that they're on. But between this 1-2 punch, you become really dominant in the marketplace and really let your marketing dollars go to work for you. All right. And I'll leave it at that. All right, so if this is something that you want to do, basically we can geofence the specific area while the event's going on. We, capture, get a lot of impressions and get a lot of that audience built up, so that then over the next 30, 60, 90 days, we can have a strategic marketing plan to retarget those people from the event and continue that sales process, continue those conversations, and get a good ROI on your live event and that time that you spent at that event. All right. So I hope this made sense. If you have any other questions, be sure to reach out to me and I can give more detail.